You know that feeling when you scroll through endless grill listings, see glossy photos of those massive cooking surfaces, and think, this is the one that will finally let me master a perfect steak and a whole rotisserie chicken? Then the thing arrives, you fire it up, and the heat spots are all over the place, the rotisserie barely turns, and you end up ordering takeout anyway. I've been there, and that's why I'm doing this deep dive before you drop $100+ on a built-in unit. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Broil King Imperial S470 isn't just another 4-burner slab, it's a built-in propane head that promises restaurant-grade heat with a rear rotisserie burner. The first question you should ask yourself is, do you really need that kind of heat distribution and that extra rotisserie function, or are you just chasing the big grill hype? If you're the type who spends weekends smoking brisket, rotating whole birds, and juggling a couple of side dishes at once, this could be a solid match. If you're more of a 1-hour quick grill person who only does burgers and hot dogs, you might be better off with a simpler, cheaper freestanding model. Let's talk about the actual cooking area. The Imperial S470 gives you 695 square inches total, with about 500 square inches of primary cooking space. In practice, that means you can line up a full rack of ribs on one side, a tray of vegetables on the other, and still have room for a medium-sized rotisserie chicken. The reversible stainless steel grids are a neat trick. One side is pointed for those sear-heavy steaks, the other side is flat, which spreads heat more evenly for delicate fish or vegetables. I tried both configurations on a Saturday grill session, first a rib rack using the pointed side for a quick sear, then swapped to the flat side for a tray of sliced zucchini. The transition was seamless. The grill held temperature without any sudden dips, which is exactly what the Flav-R-Wave full coverage cooking system promises. Now, heat output. 4 dual-tube burners pump out 50,000 BTUs total. For most backyard setups that sounds like overkill, but the real test is how that power translates to consistent cooking. On my first night, I set the grill to a medium-high setting and let it preheat for 10 minutes. The surface temperature stabilized around 600 F, which is perfect for searing steaks in just a couple of minutes. The rotisserie burner at the rear, also fed by propane, reaches similar temps, so you can spin a chicken and get that crisp skin without having to move it around. The only caveat is that the propane consumption is noticeable. You'll go through a tank faster than with a lower BTU model, so factor in the cost of refills if you plan on grilling often. One of the hidden trade-offs with built-in heads is the installation and the need for a proper cookbox. The Imperial S470 comes with a stainless steel cookbox and cast aluminum end caps that retain heat nicely, but they also add weight. If you're retrofitting an existing kitchen or outdoor kitchen, you'll need a solid mounting surface and possibly professional help to align the gas lines safely. It's not a DIY weekend project for most people. That said, once it's in place, the solid construction means the grill stays level, which eliminates the uneven heat zones you sometimes see with lighter, cheaper units. Practical strengths are where this grill shines. First, the heat distribution is impressively uniform thanks to the Flav-R-Wave system. You won't have hot spots where food burns on one side and stays raw on the other. Second, the rotisserie burner is genuinely functional, not just a gimmick. I used it for a 4-pound chicken, and the skin came out golden and crunchy without the need to baste constantly. Third, the reversible grids give you flexibility without buying extra accessories. Finally, the overall cooking capacity lets you entertain a small crowd without feeling cramped. A family of 5 can comfortably grill everything from burgers to a whole salmon fillet in one go. On the flip side, the weaknesses are mostly about practicality rather than performance. The biggest complaint is the propane usage. If you're on a budget for fuel, you'll notice the tank emptying quicker than with a 30,000 BTU grill. Second, the rear rotisserie burner, while powerful, sits close to the back wall of the cookbox, which can limit space for larger items if you're trying to use the main burners at the same time. Third, the installation requirement means you can't just drop this onto a patio and start grilling. You need a built-in niche, a gas line, and possibly a professional installer, which adds hidden cost. Finally, the price point places it in the premium range. so the value proposition hinges on how often you'll actually use those extra features. Who should buy this? If you already have a built-in outdoor kitchen and you're looking to upgrade to a grill that can handle multi-zone cooking, high-heat searing, and a reliable rotisserie, the Imperial S470 fits the bill. It's also a good choice for serious backyard chefs who